evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Today, we are going to be reviewing the Ultimate Guard Twin Flip and Tray Double Deck Box. Now, this is a very interesting deck box, and it has a lot of features that I really do like. If you guys, I'm not really here to sell the product. It practically sells itself, but if you guys were to give a comparison, in my opinion, you can compare this to the Spellground of Double Deck Box. That's where I feel that this is the highest level of Double Deck Box that you can go. A lot of people like to compare it to the Legion's version of double deck boxes, and they do have quite a few similarities, but I feel that the Ultimate Guard double deck box is superior with its technology, and don't get me wrong, the Legion deck box is good, but this one is just like, it has so many amazing features that, I mean, I'm actually going to explain to you anyways, but it has so many amazing features and technologies that it just blows this one completely out of the water. We're actually going to be using this for comparison, so I'll just leave it right there. But let's get down to the technologies that it has. It has innovative Xenoskin material with anti-slip texture. It has high-class microfiber inner material, removable dice tray and accessories tray, removable card tray, independent access to cards or accessories, 3 magnets for very strong closure, super rigid double layer skin for maximum protection, best for storing collectible cards, and Ultimate Guard sleeves. So I think that the last one, it doesn't really pertain to the technologies or features that it has. I've never used the Ultimate Guard collectible sleeves, so I feel like that's irrelevant at the point in time. But all of these other features I can attest to, they're pretty true about it. For the exception of the innovative anti-slip texture, I've never dropped it or I've never had it at a point where it would slip, but it feels like, oh, it feels amazing. So let's go ahead and open it. Uh-oh, I'm almost ripping it. And right off the bat, as you can see the design of it, just looking at the texture, it feels kind of like it's really hard to explain the texture of this. Maybe like a premium leather mixed with, I don't know, gator skin or something like that, because it does have kind of like the bumpy texture, but then at the same time it feels really good on the hands. Opposed to this one, I know it's like a dragon scale and it has skellies, but I don't know, it feels like plastic on the outside. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really feel that bad, but once you touch this one, it's like, oh man, I see why I like it. And it's just like, it's pretty cool. Let's go into the insides of it, where the insides of this one feels like microfiber felt. It feels like, I don't know, a premium couch, like a suede couch that, you know, you get before you have kids. So yeah, this feels really good on the skin. My personal opinion is that if you want the highest grade product, you're gonna pay a little more for that, but you're gonna get what you pay for. The Legion, it has, I don't know, it doesn't feel bad at all. It feels pretty good. But I can strike a comparison to it as the bottom of the chairs, where you sit, like, there's some really nice high-end chairs where if you feel at the bottom, they feel exactly like this. Still not really a bad double deck box. I'm actually going to move this out the way because the more I'm going to compare these two, the more I'm going to want to throw this away. So let's just get down to the Ultimate Guard double deck box in itself. It has a lot of features that I'm actually going to bring the Legion deck box on that I want to talk about. The first thing is that it has a removable tray. Now, I know you guys are like, Cali Effect, how did you have that in there? Look, I played with it. Of course I have to play with things before I review them. But it has the removable tray. And what I like to do with the removable tray is obviously not keep my deck in it. As you guys know, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament rules require you to have all your cards outside of your deck visible at all times. So what I like to do is just put my side deck in here and put it on top of my deck tray. And as I play, just keep cards in my deck tray, and whenever I need it, I can just go right to my tray and, you know, special summon Exceed monsters or do whatever I have to do. That's really convenient, whereas opposed to the Legion deck box or almost any other deck box in the world, you really just have to take your cards out and just pull them anywhere and risk them falling down, or, you know, it's a hazard risk if you ask me. Another great thing that the Ultimate Guard double deck box does have is the removable dice tray, and I felt that like is so usable. If you guys do not know, or if you guys have ever bought dice, you get this little plastic case that it comes in, And over time, those plastic cases start to get old and decrepit. They even start to break off. So you're gonna need another place to put it. And the Ultimate Guard double deck box just has this nice little convenient dice tray, because if you play card games, more often than not, you're gonna use dice to use your cards. Now, I felt that that was pretty good to have. There's really no complaints about this. This is just like the ultimate piece of technology. If we were to compare it to the Dragon's Legion, I know I said I was gonna put it away, but it doesn't really have like much of those technologies. It does have a slot, but I mean, I would not want to put dice in there because it'll just like fall out and go everywhere. Another thing I want to stress is that this is way too big. There's a lot of times where I've put in my side deck and extra deck in here, and one of my cards will be kind of flimsy and fall to the bottom and get stuck in between, under my cards and in between this side wall and this bottom wall, and it's posed a really big issue. I've actually lost a couple of expensive cards because of that. With the Ultimate Guard, which is so nice about them, is that there's not enough room for your cards to slide in between. Now, granted, there's still plenty of room. The Ultimate Guard double deck box can fit 160 double sleeve cards and over 200 cards that are just normally sleeved. And as you guys know, as Yu-Gi-Oh players, you don't double sleeve, so this thing can fit over 200 cards and still not have that card slide into it, mainly because of the microfiber material and also that it is a smaller, tighter, snugger fit. The Ultimate Guard double deck box is the premium brand that you guys want, and it just so happens that Game Repair is the only place that I know of in America that sells these. These are imported from Germany. Very, very great company, and it just has a lot of features that I feel makes this superior to any other deck box. Like I said, I'm not here to sell you guys the double deck box, mainly because there's only one place that I know of that sells it. So if you're not in Las Vegas, you're kind of out of luck. Maybe they'll start selling them online, but this is the superior thing, and I just feel that if you guys get all these expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like for example me, I don't really like low rarity cards. All of my cards are pretty high rarity, and even if you're players that do have low rarity stuff, you want to protect your investments. More often than not, even a cheap deck is like $100-200 bucks. This is a little more expensive than probably any double deck box that I've ever purchased, any deck box that I've ever purchased in my life. But I can see this lasting for years and years and years to come, and also it's premium protection for my cards. I'm not gonna, purchase a little $3 deck box. All of a sudden, water gets on it, and yeah, I'm kind of like out of a $200 deck. Whereas opposed to this one, it's pretty skin tight. I think it'd have to be submerged in the water in order for me to lose the cards, and even then, I don't know, I doubt it, man. This thing looks pretty tight. But like I said, the Ultimate Guard double deck box review, only place that I know of that you can get them is at Game Repair. So if you ever catch yourself in Las Vegas, be sure to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of The Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check these guys out, they're amazing. But most of all, enjoy.